So I want to show you guys what's really going on with this whole Ukrainian situation. So some of y'all might not know, but Ukraine is among the top gold producers in the world. So if the US and NATO could have got Ukraine into this whole coup of the New World Order, they would have had control over some gold. Federal Reserve notes aren't backed by gold. They're like big ass IOUs. So Putin is like, if y'all don't have your own money, if y'all don't have your own gold, then we're not fucking with y'all. And Putin, this is the craziest shit that I ever saw. But I want to give y'all proof that anytime anybody, including Saddam Hussein, including any world leader that has their own gold, says that they don't want to play with the US or NATO, look how they kill them. Watch this video, y'all, because y'all think this a damn joke. Watch this video real quick. Now, this was a black leader who tried it years ago. They killed the shit out main man.
According to some, it's about protecting civilians. We must not tolerate this regime using military force against its own people. Others say it's about oil.
The only reason they're interested with Libya is about the oil. You'd think we'd be in Iraq if the major export there was broccoli.
But some are convinced intervention in Libya is all about currency, specifically Gaddafi's plan to introduce the gold dinar, a single African currency made from gold, a true sharing of the wealth.
It's one of these things that you have to plan almost in secret, because as soon as you say you're going to change over from a dollar to something else, you're going to be targeted. There were two conferences on this, one in 96 and another one in the year 2000, called the World Mataba Conference, organized by Gaddafi. And everybody was interested. I think most countries in Africa were keen.
Gaddafi didn't give up. In the months leading up to the military intervention, he called on African and Muslim nations to join together to create this new currency that would rival the dollar and euro. They would sell oil and other resources around the world only for gold dinars. It's an idea that would shift the economic balance of the world. Countries' wealth would depend on how much gold they have, not how many dollars they trade. And Libya has 144 tons of gold. The UK has double that, but 10 times the population.
If Gaddafi had an intent to try to reprice his oil or whatever else the country was selling in the global markets and accept something else as a currency, or maybe launch a gold dinar currency, any move such as that would certainly not be welcomed by the power elite today who are responsible for controlling the world's central banks. So yes, that would certainly be something that would cause his immediate dismissal and the need for other reasons to be brought forth for removing him from power.
It's happened before. In 2000, Saddam Hussein announced Iraqi oil would be traded in euros, not dollars. Sanctions and an invasion followed. Some say because the Americans were desperate to prevent OPEC from transferring oil trading in all its member countries to the euro.
The UK's gold is kept here in a secure vault somewhere in the depths of the Bank of England. As in most developed countries, there's not enough to go around. But that's not the case in places like Libya and many of the Gulf states. A gold dinar would have given oil-rich African and Middle Eastern countries the power to turn around to their energy-hungry customers and say, sorry, the price has gone up and we want gold. Some say the US and its NATO allies literally couldn't afford to let that happen. Laura Emmett, RT, London.
So, with that being said, I'm not telling y'all no fucking lies. These motherfuckers can't afford to play the game. And these third world nations that have resources that have been fully used up, they're trying to go in there and to cut them off, but they're the ones that have the fucking shit. I just want y'all to say I'm not anti-America. I live in America. I'm American, but America is really a third world nation, and we don't know that. We don't have what Russia has, and we treat Russia like a third world nation. We don't have what Africa has, and we treat Africa like a third world nation. And they kill their leaders, and then they use the TV to turn their leaders against them. The sanctions is what they did to Hussein. The sanctions is what they're doing to Putin. The sanctions. The sanctions. So look at it, follow the money trail, follow the gold, follow the oil, and see who's disagreeing with America, and then why they're just going to kill their people. Because America's went over and did operations like this, and it's okay when America's bombing people or when they're brown people, but all of a sudden we got to help Ukraine. But then you didn't help Ukraine. You stood there and watched them beat up Ukraine. And if y'all saw, the first thing that I showed y'all was the fact that it says that America stole Ukraine's gold. It says that America stole Ukraine's gold, and it's in the fucking news. So before I let y'all go, I'm going to show y'all one more time the news clip that says America stole Ukraine's gold. Y'all should go find these articles and then read that, and then you can decide who's right or who's wrong. Putin is doing what Putin should do for his home country. And even if we in America, we just watched them lie to us about that jab. What you think they lying to us about with this Ukraine shit? Calling Putin a dictator and saying that he's the worst person in the world, when really they killed Muammar Gaddafi over the same thing Putin wants.